two ways to create torque, which adds, you know, that extra pressure, that extra oomph, in a strangling technique, okay? The better I can create torque on his neck, you know, just like a wrench, you know, I want to make it wrench it tighter. So there are two primary ways that you can do that in a strangle. You can either roll him and create that momentum, which creates the torque in the strangle. And another way is to flatten him out, let Mother Earth and gravity do a lot of the work for you. When you flatten him out, he has nowhere to go, and you've got him trapped, and you can just strangle him from there. So it's not as flamboyant as a roll, but it still is the same thing. It's still a way of creating torque, okay? You want to make that neck hurt. You want to make that neck hurt and tap him out. And watch what Derek does. He's going to roll, and the rolling action creates the torque. If you do this right, he's tapping out by the time he lands, because it's that rolling action, just like a throwing technique. You know, it's the same thing. You're batting this momentum, boom, and you finish it.
And it's because the whole circle starts before you're even rolling. You know, when you're looping under it, as soon as this comes through, just stay right there. You're pulling and you're starting that choke as you're coming through. So it's your weight helps it, but you're really starting it as soon as that loops under the chin and you're coming through like that. So again, if you think of it like you're turning a wrench, you know, you're going full circle with the gi collar.
Right. Let's look at that again. So here's the rolling action creating the torque. So that's example number one, and there you finish it. Again, he's finishing on a strong position on his buttocks. Okay, now the other way is to create torque. The other way to do this is to flatten him out. And again, Jake will be caught between the mat and Derek. And he'll have nowhere to go except where Derek wants him to go, which is in the direction of the strangle, the choke in this case. He's going to go this direction, and he will create the torque by flattening him out, flattening the body out on the tatami, and then choking as he goes forward. So take a look. He's going to go behind, get a rodeo ride, get his hooks in, all this stuff. He's going to flatten him out, and he creates the choke. He's trapping Jake's head in his shoulder, and now this driving forward movement as he broke him down. So the action of breaking Jake down on the mat is the thing that creates the torque and the pressure on the neck and creates And again, the creating of the torque, right? When he rolls Jake forward, he's pushing all the weight into Jake's face and upper chest here. And look at how Jake's feet are going to be off the mat because Derek is lifting him with control. That's why we say a lot of times your strangles and chokes start with your legs. Leg control is necessary before you get neck control. Boom. Now see all the weight forward? Now, where's the weight into Jake's body? It's in his upper chest, in the face area, head area, and it's all, this is the direction. And that's the direction Derek is strangling or choking him. Now, if you understand, these are just laws of physics. This is the way the bodies work. And if you understand that better, you're going to do Judo, jiu-jitsu, not Sambo. You know, Sambo we don't do chokes, but you know, you're going to do this stuff a lot better no matter what you're grappling or fighting sport. The key thing here is he's always on a stable, Derek's always on a stable position, stable situation, and he's controlling the position. You always want to control the position. And if you think these like this way to create that torque, create that momentum, you'll create these circumstances of practice in that way, and you'll do it. Rolling action creates the torque. Get his hooks in, all this stuff. He's going to flatten them out, and he creates the choke.